Okay, I think that did it. Hey everybody, it is Jennifer at Studio J Company. Welcome in. I'm having a little bit of technical difficulty with this phone this morning. I don't know if it's my Wi-Fi or not, but hopefully it will stay connected. So as you pop in, say hello, let me know you're here, let me know if it's working. It says I'm live, so fingers crossed. Hey Melissa, hey Laura, hey Penny, yay, I can see some people. Hi Carolyn, good morning. Hi Tanya, or is it Debbie? I think it's Debbie. Okay, I don't know what's up with this phone. Okay, so I am declaring today, at least here, Farmhouse Friday. So we're gonna do a farmhouse decor project, and it's super easy, super inexpensive. I think most of it is from Dollar Tree, so very affordable. So I'm gonna do something fun. I'm gonna let a few more people jump on and make sure I've got everything that I need, and I'll show y'all everything I'm using. And I'll show you an optional, after I took that picture and posted it, showing here's what I took. It was this little frame. These are from the fall, but you know they carry these year round. Dollar Tree has these little squares. They used to make them where you could pop the back out really easily and then pop it back in. So anything written, it's, I do have Farmhouse Friday. Yes, I have Happy New Year and Farmhouse Friday. That's all I have so far. I'm planning next week. I'm hoping to have it full because I'm in several events, and then I'll kind of fill in other lives around the events. So thank you for asking, Melissa. I am going to try to stay on top of that. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Cindy. Hello, hello. Okay. I think I'll start. I'll go ahead and start. This is super quick too. It's not really, it doesn't have to involve a lot of painting if you don't want it to. I can't decide. I think I'm gonna do a tiny bit of painting on this. I was sitting here playing around. I had an idea right after I posted that picture. I was like, oh, well, so I'll show you another way that you could, I'm gonna do it one way and then I'll show you another way that you could do it. So, hi Bonnie, hello. Here's what I'm using, okay? I'm pretty sure it's all from Dollar Tree. So I've got two of these little beaded hanging plaques from Dollar Tree, just little squares. They are fall, but I'm covering that up so it won't matter. They don't even match. So anyway, I'm covering that up with, I know y'all have seen Dollar Tree has the peel and stick wallpaper sheets. This one, I have enough on here to do it. So peel and stick wallpaper, or you could use scrapbook paper if you want to do that, or you could paint the background, whichever way you want to do it. So I'm going to use that, the two frames. Dollar Tree is putting out their spring stuff, like flower pots and all that, gardening stuff. They have these little, are they seed starters? It's the little pot and the little seed packet. I already opened one. Is it one? Yeah. It comes with like the little, I guess, is this peat moss? Is that what that's called? The little, you put it in the little pot, and then it comes with the pack of seeds. They have different flowers and stuff. I'm not using this. I'm just gonna set it aside. I don't want my dogs to eat it. I can see Maggie chowing down on that. So anyway, this little thing, you're gonna need, well, it just depends how many you do. One of these will make two, because I'm gonna cut the little flower pot in half. So here's one, let me show you. So basically, it's a little pot, and I just cut it in half, and actually it was pretty easy because it's got these little, I don't know if you can see, there's little lines on it, little marks. So I just cut it, trying to get it as even as I could. It didn't have to be perfect, but you want to get them as even as you can. So my original idea, let me show you the piece. Not my original idea. I thought of this after I already took that picture. But if you've seen these in Dollar Tree, I know they come in different colors too. This little hanger, it's $1.25, but you've got 3 little like shiplap squares. Hey Amanda, hey Sherry. You could do 3 of what I'm doing, but I'm just going to do 2 of these instead. But if you did this, you probably don't even need a background because this would be really pretty. The shiplap background. And it comes in like a wood tone too, if you don't want white, or you can paint it. Okay, so what I did is I cut the pot, it's just like, it's like paper. Okay, so I cut that in half. I got styrofoam balls. I'm going to, this is probably optional, but I'm going to, I cut one of these styrofoam balls in half. You just want to find one that fits in the pot, or you can just use a chunk. It doesn't matter. So I cut one in half. Okay, because I'm going to use half in each one, because that's to stick my flowers in. I'm going to stick flowers in these, fake flowers. Okay, so here's what I'm doing. So you just want to take, and like I said, these don't pop out anymore, so you have to kind of work around it. Hey Kathy, hey Jackie, welcome in y'all. Hello, hello. Okay, so you want to measure out how big this is. Okay. Oops. I've already cut one. I'm going to measure out the other one while we're at it. And so what you can do, you can measure this with your ruler and then mark it on here and then cut it out. I already measured, because they're not all the same. I realized that. I cut one and I was going to see if it would fit in there, and it was just a tiny bit off, so I would measure them and then draw it out and then just cut it. But the good thing is you could paint the background if you wanted to, in case any of it shows. This has mostly white around the edges, so I don't think it'll matter too much if it's not quite perfect. So I'm going to leave it like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this one out. This is so quick, so easy. It's really cute. I got some faux greenery. I got some little flowers at Dollar Tree also. And I'm just going to use some little sprigs of those inside these pots. One of them kind of looks like lavender, so I thought that would be cute. They kind of look like little herb pots. Let me show you. So I got this greenery at Dollar Tree. It's very plasticky looking, but it's pretty. It's greenery. I like the little flowers on it. But then I got these. These kind of remind me of lavender. It is lavender. No wonder it reminds me of lavender. Okay, it's fake lavender from Dollar Tree. Okay, so all these are faux flowers. And then I've got a little bit of moss. This one is the reindeer moss. It's really soft. It's kind of squishy. But you could use any kind of filler. If you don't have moss, if you have crinkle paper, you know, like you put in gifts, like gift wrap, you could even put that. Okay, so I've got some of this. I think I got this at Michael's. I've got this, I'm thinking of using this on the flower pot. So we're just gonna kind of go with it and see what happens, okay? Let me see if this one that I cut fits. Yes, it's a little big. Give him a little little popsicle stick. So how is everybody? It's Friday. Yeah, moss gets everywhere. It's so crumbly. I'm trying to think of other things you could stuff in there. Maybe some tissue paper, like you could even color it if you wanted to. Just something to hide the styrofoam. But again, like I said, the styrofoam is optional, so you might just glue your flowers. You could even glue them to, like, here's your half pot. You could glue them to this front part. Well, yeah, you probably could. You could probably just glue the flowers down. I guess depending how high you hang it, nobody's going to be looking down in that pot. So it should be fine. Or you could take jute cord, you know, kind of bunch it up in there just for a filler. Okay. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, and these are peel and stick, so I don't have to glue them. Don't have to tape them. I'm just going to go ahead and put these as the background. But like I said, you could do scrapbook paper, or you could paint it. But these are things, I think they carry this stuff year round, so it shouldn't be hard to find. All right, I'm just going to put this in here. That, and you could paint this frame if you wanted to. You know what? Let me see something. Oh, that might, I don't know if I have enough, but that might be cute to line this frame with this trim, because it's like it's almost like a jute. Oh, my frame is kind of scratched up, but that would be cute. Or is that too much? Hey, Amanda. Hello, hello. We have two Amandas in here. All right, let me see. I don't know. I am planning to put this here. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead. Like I said, I'm doing a tiny bit of painting. So I'm going to paint these little flower pots. Like I said, they're like cardboard. I'm going to paint them burnt umber, and then I'm going to dry brush, of course, a little bit of antique parchment, this cream color. I'm going to dry brush that over it. Let's do that real quick. Figured I'm not doing a lot of painting, so this is quick and easy. I do like the trim, but I was thinking about doing it just as an accent. I don't know if it clashes too much with this shiplap look. I don't know. Don't tell me what you think. The trim is pretty. Ooh, the back is pretty too. But see, I feel like this shiplap is a little more on the gray side. Isn't that pretty though? And then you've got the beads, the beaded hanger. I don't know. We'll do it and then we'll decide. We'll do it without first and then decide. Okay. So let me paint. This hair is driving me crazy. It's the right length to go blink right in my eye. I'm gonna have to get a clip. Or somebody will say, stop playing with your hair. People do that. Hey, Lydia. Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm just going to get a little color on here, a little base color. And then I'll soften it up with that dry brush. Thank you for sprinkling. Yay. Happy Friday. Alrighty. I'm just going to get the parts that show. Like I said, it's going to have moss inside it, and it's going to be glued to this background. So I think really just the edges need to get a little paint. It's not a K-cup, but hey, that's a good idea. These are actually from Dollar Tree. They're little seeds, little starters. It's a grow kit. It has the seeds and a little, I think it's like a little plug of peat moss, and then the little, it's like cardboard. What is this? Biodegradable little pot. And I just cut it in half. But yeah, that's a great idea. A K-cup would work. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Ashley. Welcome in. Gosh, I feel like I haven't been on here. I really have not been on here in so long. We'll go ahead and do both of them. Okay. I'm gonna make sure y'all can see. I have Maggie with me today. Of course, she is sleeping. Hey, Maggie. I have the funniest video of her. I was, I'm getting ready to do a makeover on my daughter's closet, because it's like the least functionable closet in the world. So that room, the closet, our house is like a Cape Cod style house and has the dormers on the roof. So it's got this weird roof pitch. I call them little dog houses on the roof. You know, the little windows, the dog houses. So that room, the closet, has this slanted wall because of the roof pitch. And so we've been trying to come up with an idea. We want to give it a makeover, but on a budget. You know, we don't want to call in a architect or anything to change our roof pitch or nothing like that. Just a, you know, a budget-friendly closet makeover. And if I do that, I'm going to do it as a project. I'll do a live and, you know, show y'all. We'll do start to finish and we can share some ideas and stuff. But I was in there measuring yesterday and trying to draw out the closet so we can plan it out. And Maggie came in there and got up in her bed and went to sleep and was snoring so loud. It was hilarious. I videotaped it. She was sacked out, all cozied up in the bed. It was so funny. But she was snoring like a man, a grown man. Okay. Yeah, she'll probably flip over somewhere in this live. I know, it's hard being cute. Hello, Miss Ruby. Happy Friday. Okay. Let's see. It's a wet light or two. Okay. Hi, Kathy. Good morning. Yeah, I'm sure the neighbor, oh God, I don't even want to talk about the neighbor. Oh gosh. I'll tell you what though, that man makes more noise than the dogs. If you're new here, I have a neighbor who hates dogs, which that says a lot. And I promise you, I'm not an irresponsible pet owner. I'm not. I mean, if I hear them bark, but I can't help it. We live out in the country. This hair is going to drive me crazy. We live out in the country, and there is so much wildlife. There's so much wild. There's fox. There's raccoons. We had the armadillo issue. We have deer every day. Every day. I can look out this window and see a little white tail go by, you know. The squirrels, everything. And, of course, the dogs are going to bark. And as soon as they bark, I get them back in the house. But, I mean, they have to go outside. You know, they're dogs. They have to go out. But he does not want to hear it. So, ever. He can be out there blowing his driveway, and it's loud, but he sees them barking, and that's a problem. And I'm like, dude, they're in their yard. You're louder than they are. Why is this an issue? So, anyway, he doesn't like dogs. He said growing up they didn't have dogs, so I don't think, I should get him a dog. I should let him watch one of my dogs. He would get so much loving. They are loving. Okay, y'all, I'm going to take, you know what? I'm jumping all around. I'm going to go ahead and glue this one in my second one. Hi, Ellen. Welcome in. All right, let me get this. I'm just using, if you came in late, we're using peel and stick wallpaper from Dollar Tree and some little wooden, the little square frames from Dollar. These are from the fall, but they carry these year round. These little, I'm just covering up over the fall message. A little sign. Stick this in here. I love peel and stick wallpaper. I have it in several places in my house. I did a mural in my bathroom. I don't know if I've ever shown y'all a picture of that. It's blue, it's huge floral mural, but it was peel and stick. It was really easy to do. I only did one wall because it's big. It's a big, powerful print, but I love it. My husband said he didn't care how I decorated the bathroom, and so it's very feminine, and I don't care. I love it. All right, so let me dry these just a tiny bit, and we'll dry brush them real fast, and then we can start putting it together. I don't know if I've ever shown y'all my bathroom. I've got a picture of it. I've got a picture of it from before the flood. We had a bad flood. I guess it's been 2 years now, but I ended up having to replace my bathroom vanities. I used to have white, we have his and hers vanities, and they were white. That's what came with the house. And when we had to replace them, I got blue, dark blue vanities with the white marble tops. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And it goes with that blue floral. They're dark blue. I don't know if they're navy or royal, but they're really bright blue. I love them though. Okay, let's dry brush this real quick. I want it to show up still, but I want to soften it up a little bit. And I think I'm going to take, see, my original idea was to take this trim and put it like at the top. Let me show you. The top of the pot. I don't know though. I'm thinking it would make a bigger statement around the frame. I could just do, I have some jute, kind of cream colored jute. We could do that. You have the gray brick. I have the gray brick in my kitchen. If you saw the live I did Christmas Eve, the hot cocoa bar, you can see that I did a mine is like multi-grays faux brick. I love that. Okay. I guess you could paint these before you cut them. Might be easier to hold on to. I don't want to bend it. Okay, I think that's good. I do want to kind of dress up these little, because they're just little half pots. Okay, so here's where we're at so far. So we're gonna have a half pot down here. I'm trying to get where the comments aren't blocking what y'all see. Okay, so I'm gonna have to glue that down, but I was thinking of dressing up the pot. Hang on, let me see what this looks like real quick. Because this actually might, because see how it's cut in half like that? I'm gonna have to glue this part here, and it's not a whole lot to grab onto that, but I'm thinking if I have, I'm just gonna do this real loose for a second. If I have this wrapped around, I would do it neater than this, but it would give it something on the back to glue down. Let me see. Yeah, that's an idea. Okay, let me see. I don't know if I want to do, I don't think I want to do the whole thing. I just want to do like a trim up at the top. Is it just shelves for your hot cocoa bar? My hot cocoa bar has, there's a little cabinet below. It's actually our dog cabinet. That's where I keep all the dog food and dog treats and all that. So I sat the Keurig on top of that, and then I decorated the shelves. I put all the goodies up on the shelves in little containers and stuff, and then some decorations. But yeah, I did a Facebook Live Christmas Eve. So it's on there. And then I posted a picture of it, I think, the other night. We've been using it. We've been using that hot cocoa bar because it's been cold lately. Okay, y'all, I don't know about this. Maybe, oh, wait. I got an idea. What if I don't wrap it, what if I did a little bow? Not a you know, bow, but like a little tie. That might be cute. Here, let me... Y'all, my brain's kind of, you know, you have a plan and then another plan pops in your head and you're like, oh wait, scratch that. All right, let me see how this looks. I'll show y'all what I'm thinking. Let's see if I can tie this. Come on. All right. I'm not good with little teeny tiny bows. But this is what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm just gonna trim it up. Not straight, but I'll give you an idea. A little bit more. Okay, here's my idea. I guess it could be any color actually, but I was thinking like tying just a little bow around the pot. I might do a little bit better one. Instead of doing trim around the pot. So let's do that. Let me see if I can get a better bow first. And I'll just hot glue that, make it look like it's wrapped around. It's not tying real good. Okay, yeah, this will be better. Okay, so I'm just gonna tie just a random little bow. And then tie this around the pot. I promise I have a vision here. It's just, it just changed a little. Okay, I'm going with this. I'm gonna wrap it twice, like that. Okay. So let me get it, I'll get it started back here. Let me grab my little finger protector. Okay. Because it came off. Okay. I like the bow. I think that'll be easier. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go around twice. And glue it. There. Okay. Go in. There we go. All right, and this will help. It'll actually help a little bit with gluing it down to the frame, because I can put some glue across that little jute right there too. Hey Paula, hey Jan, welcome in y'all. Hey, hi Ann. We are doing a Farmhouse Friday home decor project. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue this. All I've got is this little Dollar Tree frame and some peel and stick wallpaper from Dollar Tree, so I didn't have to paint it. And these are just the little flower, the little seedling packs at Dollar Tree. It comes with a little paper pot, and I've cut the pot in half. Okay. I'm going to glue this on here. And I took a styrofoam ball, just find one that fits in the pot, and then you'll cut your pot in half and you'll cut the ball in half. I'm going to put that down in here because I want to be able to poke my flowers in there, and I've got some moss to cover it up. So I'm going to just put some glue here. Go ahead and put this in as far down as it'll go. You know what, I think I'm going to do as much as I need to do to this before I glue it down, because I don't want to be messing with it too much, because I feel like it doesn't have a whole lot to hang on to it. But I do think this jute will help. That'll give it something else to grip it. Okay. All right. So I just got, like I said, I've got this reindeer moss. I love this stuff. It's so squishy and it's soft. It's pretty. I think I got it at Michael's. If you ever see it at Dollar Tree, grab it, because it's more expensive than Spanish moss. I really just need it on the front. Okay. Oops. Glue this down. All right. And then I'm going to add my flowers in. I still got to add that bow. Don't let me forget. I got to put that bow on here. I'll put the bow on last. Don't let me forget. All right. And then this is the greenery I was showing y'all. I got this greenery at Dollar Tree, I think yesterday? Day before yesterday. And then I got this faux lavender at Dollar Tree. So I'm going to use both of these. I already pulled some off. Let's see. I want to poke it down in there. gonna use, because this is real flimsy, it's not poking real good in that styrofoam ball. So you could use, actually, you could use the stem of a stronger piece. I have this sharp tool I was going to use, but I think I'll do this. Yeah, just get you a hole started. And some glue. Of course, you know when that glue hits it, it's so flimsy, it's probably going to melt. Let me trim some of these leaves off. Let's see if I can get it to go. Oh yeah. Okay. So that'll get it started. Let me see here. I'm gonna need quite a few of the greenery. This lavender, it only came with like a few flowers on it. So I think I don't know if I'm gonna do one or two in each one. We'll see. You know what else you could do? Oh, you know what? Forget about that. You could glue this. So you could glue this on here like that. And since the back of this is open, you could actually just glue it onto that. Okay. Okay, that's easier. We're gonna do that. See? Things happen as you're going along. Genius. Oh. Okay, let me see. Oh yeah, much better. Okay. But now gosh, this is kind of big. You know what? I think I'm gonna pop this off. But I like the greenery that goes with it. I don't know. Maybe not. It clashes. I don't know. I might stick one. Let's see. Oops. Okay, they're not in place. They're kind of flopping around a little bit, but here's where we are so far. Okay, so I gotta do my bow on my pot. Okay, let me just try this. So they need to be about right there. I'm gonna hold these down for a second. Man, because these are like rubbery. You can hear them sizzling with that hot glue. So let me let it set up a little bit. Okay, get my lavender on here. I don't want to go overboard with this greenery in this little bitty pot. But I think this is cute. All right, so now I'm going to glue this down. I'm just going to get it on all the back edges and then across that little piece of jute too, just for a little extra security there. Okay. Okay. Fingers crossed this is gonna stick. So cute. I love these little pots. All right, while that's setting up, I'm gonna go ahead and glue this little bow on here. Cute, cute, cute. Let that set up. Okay. So there we are so far. So cute. All right, let's see. Let me flip this up a little. All right, so there's one. Now I also got these at Dollar Tree, but they're so big. I think they're too big for that. I might be able to maybe, let me see if I could. These are those flowers that, you know, if you start messing with them, they might just fall apart. I don't know, but I kind of like the lavender. I do have some other sprigs I might be able to put in there, but I really like that. Okay, I think the bow is cute too. Okay, I might be able to put two. Let me see. Oh, I could put like just the top. Like, notice how like the top is more seedy, and not as floral. Might be able to pop one of those in there. Let's see. Cut one of these off. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna do this. I think it just adds to it. Okay, now, what do you think? Here, hold on. I don't want to make everybody seasick. Y'all see that? Cute, huh? Okay, so there's one. Now, the trim. I don't know if we need the trim, but let's see how it looks. Oh my gosh, the trim is cute, y'all. Let me see if I can hold it where you can see it. That trim is really cute. It kind of dresses it up a little. Even if I just did one across the top and the bottom, I don't have to do the whole frame, I don't think. Let's just see. I like the trim too. Okay. So we're gonna go with it. Yeah, I definitely like the trim. Okay. Kind of covers up the whole Dollar Tree vibe. These are perfect for spring or like Mother's Day. Oh, this would be a cute little Mother's Day gift. Okay. All right, y'all tell me, should I do the sides or just the top and bottom? What do you think? Okay. I don't know. We'll think about that. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the other one on here. Did I dry? Yeah, I dry brushed it. So I don't know if I should do the sides. Go ahead and glue this on. Make a bow real quick. Just top and bottom, sides, no sides. Oh wait, no sides, just top and bottom. Just top, okay. That's all I need to hear. I do like it. I like the trim, but I think this thing is too much. So keep it as an accent. All right. This little bow. Right. Yeah, I'll show it on the sides too. Second. Okay. Let's see. Came unglued. Okay, these scissors are garbage. I just bought them. Of course, they were cheap. They were clearance Christmas scissors. I thought they were cute, but they were cheap. But y'all, I'm the worst with scissors. I destroy scissors. I don't have like designated scissors. Like these are for paper. These are for fabric. I cut wire, I cut metal, I cut anything and everything with my scissors. I destroy them. Okay, let me see real quick. Okay, so if I did the sides, it would be like, I'll just do one, like that. So what do y'all think? The trim is from Michael's. It's just that Celebrate It ribbon, jute cotton ribbon. Super cute. I don't hate it on the sides. I know, I like it, but I don't know. Can't make up my mind either. Okay, let's see, that's the top. Glue my little styrofoam ball in here. Half styrofoam ball. Well, there we go. You like it on the whole frame? I know. The thing I like about it is it does hide, you know how I was saying the shiplap peel and stick paper has a lot more gray in it, and this is tan, but it's a different texture, so I don't know. I think it looks good with these beads because of that cream color right there. So I don't know. I may end up doing it. Okay. Glue this on. Oh, let me get my moss. A little piece of moss. This is a little messy too. You know, the Spanish moss, you have crumbs everywhere. But this is maybe not quite as bad. I don't know. Doesn't take much, that's for sure. Just a little bit. Hey Dawn, how are you? Happy New Year. Hey Christy. Thank you for sprinkling, Dawn. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna glue this one. Oh yeah, I was gonna do the flowers first. So let's do that real quick. Cutting off this flat part. This is much easier gluing the flowers down and then putting that over it than trying to stick them in. Well, you know what? I guess if you're doing that, you don't really need that foam, styrofoam. So that's a step you could skip, because once you glue this down, you could just poke your moss or whatever filler you're doing in there, because it doesn't have to attach to anything. I only did the styrofoam to poke the flowers in, really. So I guess that's not necessary. Okay, so this is our second one. And like I was saying, if you don't want to do these frames, or say you don't want to do the shiplap paper or whatever, this is a great alternative. And you could do 3. You would just have to buy 2 of these, because one of these cut in half will give you 2, so you'll need to buy another one. But this would be so cute because it's already shiplap. Super cute. Let me see if that's too much. Nope. Get some of these off. Do the tops of one of these again too. I wish I would have bought an extra one of these. These would be really cute for some Mother's Day projects. This lavender, it's pretty. Easter, it's be good for Easter projects too. Look. Are you comfy? You'll see her. See. She's so rotten. Oh my goodness. She's a mess. That dog is crazy. She's very comfy and she doesn't care. Look at her. She's like, later. Okay, let me poke this one in here and I think should be good. Oh, the bow. Let me stick this little bow on here. Let's go ahead and add the trim. It'll be fine. It'll be quick and it'll be pretty. Wait. Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is much better. Oh, he's so cute. I like that so much better. It's kind of got a boho farmhouse feel. How stinking cute. The little beads go with it too. You know what? I'm going to cut off these things. Well, no, I'm not. It's probably going to slip right through there. Okay. Cute. Okay, let me put the trim on this one and then we're done. Y'all, this is okay. This would be such a cute gift, like a Mother's Day or yeah, Mother's Day, Easter. It's very springy, but it's very like I said, just kind of farmhouse, boho. Gosh, you could keep this out through the summer. I mean, spring, summer. It's just very, it looks like something you could put in your kitchen. Super duper cute. It does dress this little frame up a lot to do this. And you know what? I think I saw this ribbon on Temu. I have not placed a single order on Temu. I know everybody was getting into getting those big bags from Temu and all that. And I would always go on and add stuff to my cart, but I never would check out. So I never got anything, but I swear I saw this ribbon on there. Now, whether that's what shows up or not, I don't know, but that's what they showed. But you know, I follow follow someone on, she's on Facebook and Instagram, but she decorated her porch super cute for fall. And Temu used her photo in one of their, they were selling, they claimed they were selling, you know, this wreath or whatever. And she was like, y'all, that's my front porch. That's my wreath. And I did not get it from Temu. So they were, I mean, she had them take it down, but they didn't ask permission or anything. So I always wonder, you know, what are you going to really receive? Because they just found somebody's picture and used it and said, hey, here's some greenery, or here's a wreath or whatever. And I don't know. So you might find this on there, but I know for sure they have it at Michael's. And you know, Michael's is having a big sale after Christmas. And then they always have the little coupon for, like, you know, for like 40% off any regular price item. So even if you get something that's like, if this ribbon's not on sale, you could get it 40% off. Does it say? It doesn't say how much it was. These are so cute. Okay, last piece. Hey Donna, hey Christine. Ooh, put my finger in that. She's snoring now. All right. So, okay, so let me figure this out. Not counting the ribbon, because I don't remember how much this trim was at Michael's. So the frames are $1.25. The little plaque with the beaded hanger already. So, so $1.25. Let me do one at a time. $1.25, and then this pot, I cut it in half, so that's really just one of these from Dollar Tree. It's over like with their gardening stuff. It's just a little seed pot. So $1.25, $1.25. I got these there, and I was able to use it on both, and I still have some left over. I got the greenery there. You might already have, you know, your flowers and moss. So I'm gonna say 1, 2, 375. Oh, and then if you did the wallpaper backing, which I still have some of that left over. I only used like part, and I'd already cut some of it, so I didn't even use a whole one. So really, $1.25 for each sign, $1.25 for a pot that ended up making 2, and then just how cute is that? Oh my gosh, I love these together. It's like a little set. You could even do them different. Oh my gosh, I love them. So that would be cute. That'd be super cute. I think I'm gonna hang these in my breakfast room. I always say that, oh, I'm gonna put this here, and then you'll see it up for auction next month. They'll be like, I found something else. Okay, anyway, thank y'all for hanging out with me to make this. If you make one of these, tag me, let me know. I love seeing when people make stuff. I always like to see, and you might do different flowers or herbs, or even if you didn't do this trim, you could even, like, if you have like stickers or cricket or anything, you could put like lavender. You could do like rosemary, thyme, whatever you'd put on it. So aren't they cute? It's so good to see you too, Miss Ruby. All right, I'm going to go and hang these and snap a picture because I think they turned out really cute. I was really kind of worried about gluing that little pot on there, but it worked out fine. I think that twine wrapped around it helps. So gives it something to grip, okay? Y'all have a great rest of your day. I may be back later tonight because it's Farmhouse Friday and I have a couple of farmhouse ideas that I wanted to share. So I might come back, but I am going to run, I've got to run some errands this afternoon. So if I find something good, I'll come back on and show y'all. So y'all have a great day. Happy Friday. Bye, y'all.